Hey, g'day. Welcome to the first video for 2022. Yeah, I know you've probably seen at least one video already from me this year, but technically that was last year's video. I just been really slack in getting them out. So this is the first one for 2022. So how'd you like that new intro that we just popped up? I wanted to do something based on an old school TV show intro theme, so that's what I've come up with. Anyway, hopefully it sticks around and you guys all love it. So, where are we at in 2022? Well, I can tell you the postie bike, she's still continuing. I know, it's been a little while. I gotta say that I am still on the postie bike, but I have acknowledged that the last few videos have been a little bit out of control. So although I've had a postie bike video in the works since before Christmas, I figure a fifth video on the indicators on the postie bike that still don't work is probably a bit too much. So I'm going to go back through and probably condense them down into one decent video that's not as boring as batshit. So if you guys are from the future and you are scrolling through my videos and you can't find 5 videos on the indicators and why they don't work, then I've probably already gone back and done it. So lucky you don't have to watch through 5 half-hour videos of the same stuff. Anyway, postie bike, she still continues. The big DR white noise is still continuing the project of turning that into an adventure bike, and the other little small stuff that I do every so often, that'll still keep populating through too. Not sure what we're going to do yet, but one thing I do know for sure is you can see behind me there is a new project. That big pile of mess behind me is what I'm majorly working on here at the moment, and it's going to be the major project for 2022. That's to set up my machine shop down here in the Skunk Works garage or Skunk Works shed. So hold on to your hats, grab yourself a coffee, kick back and relax, and I'll explain a bit more about what's going on. You might have seen that short that I posted up the other day where I was coming home with the lathe and the milling machine loaded up in the back of the car. Just thought I'd bring you guys a quick update. I've just spent the last day or so disassembling and then stacking all in the car here. I've got lathe, milling machine, all the tooling to go with it, heap of different chucks and stuff, 2 benches. Just to give you a bit of a rundown of what that is, that's a 12 by 36 lathe and a vertical milling machine with a 2.5 foot table on it. I just spent the last couple of days disassembling both of them and loading them in the car so I can bring them home. And this is the bench that it was mounted on. So the bloke that I bought it off said that he made this in about 1990, so it's about 33 years old, 32 years old. And I'm going to replace this top and give it a bit of a birthday and a clean up and put it all back together. So jump in, grab yourself a drink, and we'll get straight into it. Alright, so what are the plans, you might ask? So apart from the top that I've just pulled off that I'm obviously going to replace, I'm going to go right round this cupboard eventually and rebuild it all. and I'm going to add some drawers, and I'm going to update the machine itself with triple VF drive, and a few other updates. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and click like on the video, and be watching for those updates as they come through. Right now, I'm going to clean all this. Clean all this bench up. This is all nice and solid, and I'm going to cut a new piece of ply, put on top, and then we're going to go down and mount. We're going to go down and mount the whole lot in the shed. We're going to level it all up, and we're going to get the lathe put back on top. Righto, so that's enough talking. Let's get into it. This is a piece of 17mm form ply I got from Bunnings. Alrighty, that looks like I've got all the holes lined up good. I'm happy with that. Let's get him all down the shed and start getting the lathe mounted back up on top. Righto folks, let's hold that video just there for a second. There's two things going on that I'm sure you have never seen before. One, look at how clean that floor is. It doesn't often look like that down here. Number two, that's the face of a bloke that's never teleported through space with a workbench before. I think poor old Speecho is going to need a bit of a rest and a lay down before we continue on with the video. So, if you like what you see so far, like the video for me, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with all your friends. Thanks for watching.